With 9 distinct classes in the smash hit digital card game Hearthstone, there is a lot of diversity in the amount of tournament-viable decks, and this is something the pros take full advantage of. The first top-tier tournament of 2020 is now complete, and we have a solid picture of what the competitive metagame is going to be like through to the end of the Year of the Dragon. France dominated the Masters Tour Arlington, featuring 3 competitors with incredible decks in the top 4. With the release of the Descent of Dragons expansion, Highlander Mage has come into its own and risen to be one of the strongest decks in the competitive metagame. Key to the deck, unsurprisingly, are the Highlander-specific cards. Dragon Queen Galakrond is the most powerful new inclusion. The value she generates from her zero-cost dragons is immense and helps ensure you have the ammunition you need to close out the game. Reno the Relicologist is a great new addition for dealing with aggressive decks that try and flood the board. And of course, Zephyr's the Great, one of the strongest cards ever created, is a standout in this deck, finding you the perfect card for every situation. The French competitor Blaija masterfully navigated his lines of play, dominating many opponents with his Highlander Mage on his route to winning the Masters Tour Arlington. Galakrond Warrior is another standout deck because of powerful new additions from the latest expansion. The most significant inclusion is Galakrond the Unbreakable hero card. This fearsome 7-mana card is capable of setting up lethal situations as he will fill your hand with superpowered minions, and if you have invoked him enough, will also give you a 5 damage weapon. This makes him one of the best late-game cards the game has ever seen. Complementing Galakrond is Krunk's Dragonhoof. This 6-drop is incredibly versatile. In the mid-game, he allows you to find your Galakrond and get him online. But if you play him late, he can unleash a powerful devastation on the board and swing the match into your favor. Arok, the French card slinger, relied heavily on his Galakrond Warrior to get him all the way to a 2nd-place finish at Arlington. Galakrond is shaping up to have a heavy impact on the competitive metagame since his release in December 2019. Like the Highlander decks, Galakrond Warlock also includes Dragon Queen Galakrond and Zephyr's the Great, 2 cards that are sure to define the metagame for the next several months. What's interesting about these inclusions is that the Warlock deck runs duplicate cards. But with the ability to draw so many cards, they become the deck's late-game finishers. Combined with a package full of dragons, this deck has a lot of options at all stages of the game. The French competitor Felkeen piloted a highly optimized Galakrond Warlock deck that was instrumental to getting him to a top 4 finish at the Masters Tour Arlington. These 3 decks are all incredibly strong choices to help you rank up your game in Blizzard's smash hit card game, Hearthstone. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing eSport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.